Hi everybody, welcome back into North Dakota today. Well, up next on our show, a special conversation with an individual known by many, motivational speaker and author Dale Smith Thomas, joining us via Zoom this morning to tell us all about herself and her work. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, gorgeous. Are y'all freezing there in North Dakota today?
We are. We're in a bit of a heat wave, so it's like 30 degrees right now. So that's warm for us.
Oh, wow. Well, we're in a heat wave here in Nashville. I actually had my grandson out in the park yesterday. It was 60 degrees. So, we are loving that.
Yes. Okay. Well, now you're making me jealous. We better switch the topic
I
of
know.
conversation before I get
I
upset.
know.
Well, I had the pleasure of meeting you at Miss America. The CEO, Robin Fleming, kind of had you out to speak to our class, and you were just so motivational. I thought the people of North Dakota need to hear your message as well.
Well, I love that. And it was a very special time. And actually, one of my best friends is a North Dakota native.
Wow.
And we were actually pageant sisters years ago at Mrs. America. So the message that I bring to the girls, as you well know, is that only one girl leaves with the title. And so I challenge the girls to remember that they decide if they win or lose or not by what they take from the experience. And I posted a picture on Instagram just as the new title holder was being crowned, as Abby was being crowned. And what I loved about that photo was all the girls in the back were cheering. And it shows me that this sisterhood is about love and growth and expansion and just a representative of the class.
Yes, absolutely. I could not agree with you more. So you spoke to us at the beginning of our week, and as a motivational speaker, I just think that message really helps set the tone for the whole week. Tell me a little bit about your motivational speaking work.
Well, I say I didn't choose motivational speaking, it chose me. Actually, I competed in my late 20s in the Mrs. system, as I just said, and I just started sharing stories during my time about growing up in North Mississippi in a small rural community out on a farm where I didn't believe in myself. I had a very low self-esteem. I was not motivated. And what I learned through my life is that every single day we get to decide about ourselves. It's your decisions that determine your destiny, not your conditions. And after that year as Mrs. Tennessee, people kept asking me to speak. And I realize now that this is my calling, not just my career. It's taken me around the world several times. I speak to all kinds of groups across the country, corporations and sales groups. But I have this honor of coming in to these young women at this stage of their life, which is very transformative, and share this message of what I believe winning is all about, and it comes from within.
Absolutely. You've also written a couple books. Do you want to share about that with our viewers?
Oh, sure. Again, it's not something that I ever thought I would be doing. Maybe some of you grew up writing in a journal or, jotting your thoughts down. Usually it was about a boy in high school, right? But I have always loved writing. And so as my speaking career started to take off, I realized that people were saying, we want to take this message home with us. And so the very first book I wrote was Solo in the Spotlight. And it was about coming out of your shadow and stepping into your own spotlight. Because like I said, I didn't dream that I would be a motivational speaker, but I stepped into that space and just continued to grow through it. You can either go through life or grow through life. My second book was called Good Morning Gorgeous. It was directed to women because so many times we're so critical of ourselves. And I believe that comparison is the thief of joy. So I wrote this book about finding your gorgeousness from the inside out and speaking life to each other. And I challenge women and men and everybody, say something positive to someone every day. If you made it your goal to say good morning gorgeous or good morning champion to someone every day, look what we could do as a group. And then my last book started during COVID. It's called 10 to Win. And I wasn't sure that my career was going to survive COVID because all of my work was gone. But this book is about taking 10 minutes, 10-minute little segments that you can inspire and empower yourself to get out there and keep chasing whatever dream you have in your heart.
I love that. Such a great message. And you had a couple of really special anecdotes that you shared with us during Miss America Week. Forgive me if I don't remember them all completely, but it's perfect
That's
because we're
okay.
here for a reminder. I know
That's
you
right.
had, yes, I know you had some kind of tips on how to reframe things in your life. You know, if you're stressed or you're booked and
Yes.
busy, you're in demand. Do you
Yes,
want to share that?
that's right. Yes, I call it transformational vocabulary because words have power. And when you get up, if you're already saying, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, and we start talking about all the negativity, that just gets bigger. So I've started to change the language. Actually, when my son Nick was 2, I started teaching him every day, you can choose to be happy today. And so the next time that you feel angry or frustrated, just say, you know what? I'm disenchanted. It changes your energy. And yes, we're going to feel the stress because we're living in this fast paced life. But in the middle of the stress, stop and find one blessing and say, I'm not stressed out today. I am blessed out. And when, like you said, you start to feel overwhelmed, when all of it is coming in and you have too much to do, just stop and say, I'm not overwhelmed. I'm just in demand. And when you start to change that energy within yourself, that ripples out to everyone else. And I have that available on a download. I have it available on a postcard. I have people around the world still reaching out to me saying, I have your postcard on my computer. It's not usually huge things that change our life, it's these little changes that make a difference every day.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for reminding me about those great tips. Hopefully our viewers can really take that into consideration as well. Where can we go for more information about you?
You can go to dalesmiththomas.com. I do a thing every Monday called Motivational Monday. So if you want positivity in your life, it's just an email. Or go to Dale Smith Thomas on Instagram, Facebook, all the social media. I post positive things every day. And I hope that people would just take those messages and ripple them out. And we reach out to others every single day and say, you know what, I care about you. I'm here for you, and encourage and inspire others daily.
Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us this morning via Zoom. We appreciate your time, and I really love that message, so thank you again.
Well, maybe when I'm in North Dakota, I can come on live with you. How's that?
Yes, absolutely. We'll save a spot for you on the couch. We appreciate it.
All right, perfect.
Yes,
Thank you, gorgeous.
of course.
Have a
Thank
great
you,
day.
gorgeous. All right, everybody.